Hello, this is behind the scenes of painting this picture, which is based on a photo I took last year at the year-end concert of Boston Dance Collective, so I'm appropriately wearing the t-shirt of that dance company. This is a senior company performance, and they had a dance called Leave a Light On, and I took one of my favorite dance photos of the year during the dress rehearsals, and I thought it would make a neat oil painting, so I thought to try kind of classical technique of layering the underpainting and then shadows, highlights, so forth, to see how that would work. I think the pose and the composition kind of lends itself to that classical approach. So this is the stage where I've just completed the underpainting of the figures, and there are 8 figures in this painting. Actually, in the photos there are 9 dancers, but they were positioned. I couldn't find a good placement for the 9th dancer, so there are only 8 figures there. Sorry, Emily, you're missing from this composition. So at this stage I've just made the underpainting, and this is kind of limited palette, outlining the areas that are going to be light or dark in each figure. And because I don't have a big chunk of time to work on the whole painting at once, I decided that I'll take short painting sessions and paint maybe a head or part of a figure. I found that it takes me 3 approaches to paint one of these figures, so right now 8 of them are complete. You can do the math. What I want to do today is to paint the background, because the values, the light and dark values in the picture, they are greatly affected by the neighboring values. So if you have a figure surrounded by a light background or dark background, it's going to look completely different to a viewer. And this is why I have already some of the background just outlined, so I can at least have some indication of what the values should be as I prepare the underpainting. But now I want to cover the entire canvas with some background tone. At least I'm not aiming for a correct color, and it's mostly black anyway, but I think that would give me a better idea for the next stage of what I should be correcting. And the rest of the painting is basically just making small adjustments to each of the figures and then maybe unifying them a little bit, but they need to be all now connected by the surrounding background. So that's my goal for today. So I'm using only 3 colors to mix this dark background color. So this is ivory black, ultramarine blue, and the burned umber. So you can pretty much get any shade of gray or kind of dark brown with those 3 colors. Ultramarine is cold, and the burnt umber is warm, so you can control the warmth of the gray color with those 2. Here is the vertical part of the backdrop. I've only been painting for about half an hour, but one thing I learned from my sculpture teacher is that it's important to take frequent breaks, and right now it's starting to feel like as if I'm a Tom Sawyer, so painting the fence for a bit too long, so this is time to take a break.